A careful review process has been initiated to address concerns surrounding the document in question, focusing on verifying authenticity, comparing revisions, and ensuring that all approvals are properly documented before any final signature is applied. Rather than reacting impulsively, the response emphasizes structured verification, including a detailed comparison between the original agreement and the most recent draft. Legal advisors and relevant stakeholders are being consulted to confirm whether any changes were introduced through proper channels or if clarification is required. This methodical approach helps reduce confusion and ensures that every decision is grounded in evidence rather than assumption. As the deadline approaches, there is understandable urgency, but it is being balanced with caution to prevent irreversible mistakes. Communication between involved parties has been prioritized so that discrepancies, if any, can be identified and corrected in real time. Digital records, timestamps, and version histories are being reviewed to establish a clear timeline of edits. The goal is not to assign blame prematurely, but to restore confidence in the process and ensure that the final document accurately reflects the agreed terms. By maintaining transparency and documenting each step, the situation can be resolved in a way that protects all interests and reinforces trust in future agreements. Ultimately, the focus remains on clarity, accountability, and a fair resolution before any final commitment is made. Continuous oversight and careful cross-checking of every document version will remain in place until all parties confirm alignment, ensuring that the final agreement is both accurate and mutually understood before closure. All findings will be recorded formally so that the process remains transparent, traceable, and fully defensible should any questions arise after completion of the agreement going forward together. This person did not arrive at this betrayal overnight. No, they studied you, watched you, waited for your moment of distraction or exhaustion to strike. And now, tonight, they believe the final lock will click into place. Do not be silent anymore. Your silence is the final ingredient they need to proceed. If you hesitate, this document will be filed as final, and it will be too late to undo the catastrophe it brings into your life. Type Amen to get blessing. 444. One paragraph of that forged document declares you mentally unfit. Another paragraph claims you have relinquished your rights voluntarily. All of it lies. But once it is submitted with a timestamp before midnight, it becomes the trap you cannot escape without divine intervention. This person has already signed in your name multiple times in places where you never stepped foot. They even practiced your handwriting, mimicked your pauses, learned your pressure. This is not just fraud, it is a spiritual theft. Archangel Michael says, "You are being summoned by divine power to rise before the last clock ticks. There is still time, but not much. You are being protected, but you must act fast and decisively." Type Amen to get blessing. 555. Your protection is not passive. It is activated when you stand up for truth. You have allies, watching in silence, who will step forward only once you do. They have been holding back until now, but the final hour draws near, and your declaration must come. Do not underestimate the lengths to which this enemy has gone. They've rehearsed phone calls pretending to be you. They've authorized fake transactions under your name. They have a duplicate ID with your details and are about to use it one last time to finalize everything. The betrayal is personal. It was fueled by jealousy disguised as admiration. The moment they saw you succeed where they failed, the seed of this plan was planted in their heart. They celebrated with you while plotting against you. They hugged you with one hand and held a pen behind their back with the other. Their smile was camouflage for a deeper resentment that's now bursting out in legal form. Type Amen to get blessing. 717. There is a bank involved, a property clause, an inheritance twist. Something that belongs to your bloodline is at stake, and unless you move now, it will be lost to someone who has no right to it, but every intention of taking it. Your name, your identity, your will, it is all being manipulated in a setting where you are not present. They timed this moment, specifically, when they thought you would be unaware. But this divine alert has shattered their illusion of secrecy. A camera caught them. A receipt was printed. A timestamp exists that can unravel the entire plan, but only if you act before midnight. Archangel Michael says, "The divine realm has dispatched watchers to surround you. Listen to your intuition." That uneasy feeling today was not paranoia, it was prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Someone is pretending to act on your behalf. They've convinced others that you gave permission, but heaven knows you didn't. And now, those fraudulent papers carry not just a lie, they carry the weight of your stolen destiny. The time they picked was deliberate. Midnight seals documents in legal systems and spiritual dimensions alike. If you delay, this battle becomes harder to reverse after it is locked. There is still a way out, but it requires you to expose them. Don't think small. Call the office, alert the bank, send the message, interrupt their process. When they see you rise, their courage will collapse. There is a woman involved who said she loved you. She knows this is happening, and she didn't stop it. She benefits if it goes through. Her silence is complicity. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The document they are submitting claims you agreed to remove your name from a joint title, but you never signed anything with your full heart. What they have is a photocopy, a cropped version, and a manipulated script. If you search through your old messages, you'll see the clues. One message was deleted quickly. Another one felt odd. A third had a name that didn't match the contact. They were testing you even then. Someone from your past tried to warn you, but their voice was blocked by distractions placed around you on purpose. Now their warning echoes through this divine message tonight. Archangel Michael says, "Your angels are standing by with the seal of truth." Sometimes, when a situation feels unsettled, the mind looks for meaning in every detail, especially when trust has been shaken. In moments like these, clarity often comes not from fear or speculation, but from calmly examining what is in front of you. If a document or claim does not align with what you know to be true about your own history, even something as simple as a place you have never visited, that inconsistency becomes an important signal to pause and review. Rather than assuming hidden forces or dramatic outcomes, the most effective step is to gather evidence, compare records, and ask direct questions through proper channels. When you choose to speak up with calm confidence, you create space for verification processes to work as they are meant to. Often, systems built on accountability, whether in administration, documentation, or communication, respond to clear objections by rechecking details and correcting errors where needed. What once felt like a confusing or overwhelming situation can then begin to unravel in a more grounded and understandable way. The real strength is not in imagining collapse or conflict, but in trusting your ability to identify discrepancies and address them constructively. Over time, this approach not only protects your interests, but also reinforces fairness and accuracy. In that sense, truth is not something that, quote, strikes dramatically, but something that emerges steadily when attention, patience, and honest inquiry are applied. Ultimately, the most reliable path forward is to remain observant, verify details carefully, and avoid letting uncertainty turn into assumption, because steady reasoning and clear communication tend to resolve even the most confusing situations over time, especially when decisions are made with patience and a willingness to seek confirmation before acting on incomplete information. You, with divine help, with courage, with fire in your soul. This was not just a betrayal, it was a test, and you passed it by listening to this urgent call and not ignoring the signs. You are not alone, never have been, never will be. The forged signature will be burned, the property will be protected, the inheritance will be redirected to its rightful heir. You, and those who plotted, will lose the very thing they chased. The sword of Archangel Michael has descended to divide truth from deception. The person behind this is about to face consequences they never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. This is your confirmation. This is your alarm. This is your last moment before midnight strikes. Open your voice, open the truth, and open your protection. You are no longer the victim. You are the revelation. You are the name they cannot erase, no matter how many times they forge it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, as midnight draws nearer, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms grows thin. That is why you're feeling this strange pull in your chest, this sense that something important is happening even if you can't yet see it. It's because heaven is alerting your spirit in real time. The betrayal that began with a forged signature is unraveling as you become aware. A document signed in your name has been scheduled to move through final approval exactly before 11:59 p.m. tonight. They want it sealed with no room for questioning. They believe you won't act in time, but heaven is rearranging the steps now because you opened this message and allowed your soul to hear the warning. Their perfect plan now has a fatal crack. It's a spiritual crack, but that is where all power flows from. Soon that crack will reach the physical world, and they will not be able to patch it up again. There is someone you once considered family who is deeply involved. They know you trust easily, and that's the advantage they've abused. They used your love to access your details. Now, they're using those details to sign away your control. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Even your birth date is on that paper. Your full name, but not your energy, not your will. And that's why heaven will not allow it to prosper. Not if you take a stand right now and revoke it with your voice. Go through your old files and messages. There is a missing paper you once stored safely, but it's now in their possession. They took a photo of it while pretending to help you organize your things. They've used that scan to authorize things in your absence. But Archangel Michael says, a divine block is being placed on any document not signed by your soul. Your spiritual consent is louder than their physical forgery, and that's why they're starting to panic. Even if they're smiling on the outside, one of them will make a mistake before midnight. That's how they'll be exposed. But your awareness must increase now, because even the smallest detail you recall could break the case wide open. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. An old phone of yours has a voice note or email that they thought was deleted. It wasn't. It's in the cloud, waiting to be retrieved. That message is proof that you never gave consent. Retrieve it before midnight, if possible. Even your digital signature was manipulated. They clicked approve, using a proxy server that mimicked your IP address. But heaven has access to all timelines, and every click that wasn't truly yours will now be revealed by divine reversal. A handwriting expert will soon be involved, and their testimony will confirm what heaven already knows. The strokes were hesitant, the ink was mismatched, the pressure was not consistent with your hand. It was a performance, not a signature of truth. This plot has layers. The person involved has legal backup, a female relative supporting them, and a third party who benefits financially. But all of them are about to be cornered by a truth they can't argue with. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. A certain location is tied to this plot. A building, possibly a lawyer's office, or a property registration center. That is where the paper trail leads, and tonight, something will go wrong in that location, as divine timing disrupts their process. There is also a safe or drawer in your home that holds a key piece of evidence. They tried to find it, but they never knew it was tucked in a book or behind a photo. That paper will shine light on a truth they tried to bury. A neighbor saw something, a taxi driver overheard something, a receptionist noticed a duplicate. These strangers will be used by heaven to become unexpected witnesses in your favor. Every one of their small observations will turn into a mighty confirmation of your truth. Beneath periods of uncertainty, people often begin to reevaluate relationships, agreements, and the flow of information around them. When something feels off, it is natural for the mind to search for patterns or hidden motives. But not every disruption indicates deliberate wrongdoing. Unexpected messages, delayed responses, or shifting narratives can come from many ordinary causes, including miscommunication or changing circumstances. Still, it is wise to stay attentive and organized, especially when important matters are involved. Keep track of what is said, what is confirmed, and what remains unclear, so that your understanding is based on evidence rather than assumption. If new information arrives through email, phone, or written notice, review it carefully before responding and avoid reacting under pressure. Over time, clarity tends to emerge when facts are allowed to surface without being distorted by fear or speculation. It can also help to seek second opinions from qualified and trusted sources when decisions feel complex or high stakes. Emotional reactions are valid, but they are not always reliable guides for action. By separating immediate feelings from practical steps, you strengthen your ability to respond effectively. Even situations that feel tense or confusing often stabilize once communication is clarified and intentions are verified. This steady approach reduces unnecessary conflict and allows for more constructive outcomes over time. It also supports clearer decision-making, ensuring that actions are guided by verified information rather than assumptions or rumors. Over time, this mindset helps rebuild confidence and reduces the emotional weight that often comes with uncertainty or conflicting accounts. Ultimately, patience and careful observation become the most reliable tools for navigating complex situations and reaching stable outcomes without unnecessary escalation or emotional distortion in the process. They've tried to rob your family line of blessings long overdue, but now the bloodline is awakening. Your ancestors are rising in your favor. You are not fighting alone. A woman on the other side is lighting a candle for you. She knows what's happening and is silently praying for truth to win. She may not be near, but her spirit is defending yours. The forged betrayal is shaking now. Even the paper it's written on will feel heavy to the person trying to submit it. Their hand will tremble. They'll fumble. They will delay just enough to give you the edge to stop it. And after this, you will no longer tolerate fake alliances. The exposure tonight will clean your path. The ones plotting now will be removed permanently. What they tried to take will be restored sevenfold. Type Amen to get blessing 240-4. Let this night be your final night of manipulation. After tonight, the chains of false authority will break. No one will ever use your name against you again. What they signed without your heart, heaven now nullifies with divine decree. The angels are sealing your identity in light. You are marked, protected, and your destiny is realigned. If you felt confusion recently, it was not weakness. It was spiritual interference caused by their dark attempt. But now clarity is returning. Sharp, strong, final. You will remember who you are. And the person who copied your signature will forget what peace feels like until they make it right. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. They used your signature to bind you, but they failed to bind your future, and that's why they're about to lose everything they falsely gained. God never sleeps, and the angels never blink. What they thought would be secret until it was too late has now been interrupted by a heavenly alarm. From this point on, speak nothing but victory. Claim your name back. Claim your right. Claim your freedom from paper lies and pen tricks. Archangel Michael says, "You are the rightful owner of what they tried to steal, and soon that will be seen and declared by all." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your name is sacred, your legacy is guarded, and tonight, your truth prevails. Archangel Michael says, "The hourglass is almost empty, but your authority is rising like a shield of fire. Everything they built on deceit is beginning to collapse under the weight of divine light. The very table where they signed your name without your spirit is beginning to shake. They thought this plan would be quiet, unnoticed, but what they didn't account for was your awakening. They underestimated your power, your intuition, and the spiritual army behind you. Right now, the ink they used is being spiritually erased. What was written in lies is being undone in justice. A divine interception is happening, and by morning, nothing will remain of the plan they constructed in darkness. The document they wanted to submit will go missing. The digital file will be corrupted. The meeting they scheduled will be canceled without explanation. The whole timeline they crafted will now slip from their hands. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. You are not just being defended, you are being exalted. Out of this betrayal, new power is forming in your life. Your voice is becoming undeniable. Your name is becoming unstoppable. The person behind this is about to have a private breakdown. They'll appear calm on the outside, but their soul will feel the weight of heaven's justice. Nightmares, visions, and inner collapse are coming for them because of what they've done. You'll hear whispers about them soon. They lost everything suddenly. Someone will say, they were caught in something shady. Another will report, that's not karma, that's divine response. Heaven waited for the perfect moment to deliver this awakening to you. And now, with your awareness activated, your freedom is being restored line by line, hour by hour. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Every legal spirit tied to your name is being revoked. Every wrongful agreement is being torn, and every signature not written by your hand will be rendered void by divine order. There is still one thing you must do. Speak clearly to your spirit. I reclaim all that is mine. No paper holds power over me unless I gave it freely. I am the true signatory of my destiny. By morning, you will feel lighter. Your energy will shift. The heaviness will lift. That's how you'll know this message wasn't imagination. It was intervention. Someone who never believed in your power will now witness your rise. They'll try to return and explain, but do not open the door. Let the betrayal end without reviving the energy that caused it. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Your divine justice is not just a reaction, it's a restoration. You'll not only recover what they tried to steal, but you'll also receive new opportunities in its place. An offer will come soon. A door you didn't even know existed will open. This time, no one will be able to forge your place in it. This time, the power will be completely yours. There's a lawyer, a mediator, or an officer who was previously blinded by their lies. That person will now feel convicted to investigate again. Truth will nudge them, and you will be cleared. The lies they used to paint you weak will become the very proof of your strength. The signatures they forged will become proof of your integrity, and the stolen documents will become dust in your divine wind. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. This betrayal has reached its expiration date. Its power ends tonight. You're being pulled out of the snare they set and into the light that cannot be forged. Speak your truth aloud once more. I do not belong to the plans of liars. I reclaim my name. I cancel every false agreement. My signature is sacred. My future is mine. And now that this declaration is in your soul, heaven will move mountains to ensure it manifests. There are moments when life feels like it's been rearranged behind your back, when confusion and doubt seem to speak louder than clarity. But even in those seasons, something steady is forming beneath the surface. What was misunderstood or misrepresented does not define your direction, and it never had the final word. You may not see it right away, but every difficult conversation, every silence, every unexpected setback has been shaping a stronger version of you, one that is more grounded, more aware, and less willing to be shaken by outside noise. This is not about denial of what hurt, but about refusing to let it become the center of your story. In time, you begin to notice that what once felt like loss is slowly revealing itself as redirection. People may draw their own conclusions, but your truth does not need to compete with distortion. It simply continues forward, steady and intact. There comes a point where fear loses its grip, not because everything is perfect, but because you finally understand that you are allowed to rebuild without apology. And in that rebuilding, something unexpected happens. Clarity returns, confidence returns, and your sense of purpose becomes quieter but stronger. You don't need grand declarations or external validation to know you're moving forward. You feel it in how you carry yourself, in how you respond instead of react, and in how you choose peace over chaos. What comes next isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's about reclaiming your energy and directing it toward what genuinely matters. That shift may be quiet, but it is real, and it often becomes the beginning of a more honest, grounded life ahead unfolding.